I got off the plane. They said, welcome to Atlanta. I said, okay, here we go. I got another question for y'all. Are y'all actually from Atlanta or Cobb County? Because you know when people say they're from Atlanta, it's really Cobb County, right? Is that true? That's usually what okay. I have another question for you. Since there are only 2 people here from Atlanta. Why you got 45 streets named Peachtree? Perfect. So what I get to talk to you guys about today is an event-driven culture. This is an event, you're at it, so you're already winning. An event-driven culture is the lifeblood of network marketing, is the lifeblood of what we do. If you're not at an event, you ain't doing anything. If you're just on a webinar, you ain't doing anything. If you're just saying good morning in a chat group, you ain't doing anything. If you just signed up, you ain't doing anything. This right here, being at an event, shows you really want it. An event-driven culture is the lifeblood. If you can't promote an event, you can't be in an event, you can't host an event, you are not really doing this. Do you know how many people I meet in this business that say to me, hey, Kane, look, listen, I'm trying to make some money. I say, where's your event? They say, I don't have an event. I said, did you go to an event? They said, I don't go to an event. So you're not in the business. Some people say, I quit. You didn't start. How you quit? You didn't start. Doesn't make any sense. So I love that I have this topic, and I want to tell you guys the principles of an event-driven culture. Are we okay with that? Are we okay with that? Can I talk real to y'all? Do I have to sugarcoat? Do I have to sugarcoat? Some people wake up motivated, some don't. But I'm going to tell you guys something else. Because this is the cancel culture like movement. Am I right? Everybody can get canceled for anything. Can I speak my truth today, though? Without getting canceled? Y'all promise y'all won't cancel me? Y'all won't cancel me? Hey, look, listen. If you can't wake up motivated, just remember, there's a little boy that woke up a woman and there's a little woman that woke up a man. I'm just telling you guys, that's the era we're in today. People are choosing their sex like this. And you're telling me you can't wake up motivated. You're telling me you can't wake up ready to win. You're telling me you can't wake up ready to work. You choose. Your life is a process of choices. Show me your weight, and I will tell you your daily habits. Show me your wealth, and I can see your daily habits. Show me your mindset, and I can see your daily habits. Do you realize your daily habits are snitching on you? Do you realize that? Do you realize that? You can post what you want on Instagram, you can post what you want on TikTok, but your daily habits are speaking for you, and we can see right through it. Anybody here believe energy speaks more than words? Yeah. Anybody here a big believer of energy? Yeah. Anybody here burn sage in their house? Yeah. Anybody here burn sage in the house? Yeah. Man, let's talk about it. So listen, I'm on this thing right now, and it's called a marathon. Everybody say marathon with me. Marathon. Everybody say marathon with me. Marathon. And on this marathon, I'm going around this track. And every time I go around this track, I make more money, okay? This is the secret. When people say, how do you become successful? You say, I'm running a marathon. Every time I get around this marathon, hey, Tim, what's up? Nice to see you. Every time I get around this marathon, I collect a bigger check. Most people can't make it through this marathon. They get gassed. They get winded, they get tired, they get dehydrated, and they go sit on the sidelines and they start to clap. You know what the worst type of comment is I get on my social media? Hey, bro, I love to see the grind, keep at it. Because you know what I'm thinking? Where are you? What are you doing? It's great you can congratulate me, but what are you doing? That's always what I want to reply. I hate those comments. Hey, Unc. How can I get like you? I'm showing you the way, but you want to emulate the success. You don't want to emulate the grind. That's a different talk. So I'm showing you guys today the grind. My job is not to come up here and talk about the birds, the bees, the mountains, the boats, the yachts. My job is to come up here and talk about the marathon. And if you're not ready to talk about the marathon, the door is right there. This is the marathon, okay? So every time you make it around this track, you pick up another check. And that check gets bigger. You enter into a different tax bracket, right? People regard you as a leader. These gas cans, or I should call them gas stations, they represent events. Every time you hit one of these gas stations, you hit an event. And an event does what? Just like a gas station. It refuels you. So right now, what event are we at?
Black Tie Gala.
Which one?
Black Tie Gala.
Y'all playing with me. Which one? Hey, yo, Uncle speaking. Which one? Every time we hit one of these gas stations, we fuel up. And it gives us the motivation, the energy, the courage to get to the next event. And this is how this game works. If you're not hitting the gas stations, you're not doing anything. So I love the people that say, no, I'm in, I'm all in, I'm so in, but I can't make it to the Black Tie Gala. What are they basically telling you? They missed the first gas station. How are they going to make it to Summer Symposium? There's no gas. They have no gas. They're going to drop out. So you got to understand, each event in an event-driven culture leads to the next event. This was the most important event, but guess what the most important event is now? Summer Symposium. This event's already done. It's already done. Write that down. This event's done already. We're going to start thinking about Summer Symposium, okay? Now, every time you hit a gas station, you're supposed to bring people with you to get fueled up. Have you guys ever signed up somebody and they quit? Have you ever signed up somebody and they said, I don't know if this thing is for me? It's probably because you didn't bring them to a gas station. It's probably because they could not have the gas and the fuel to get to the next one. People need it. You know why people need it? It's because of this. Parasites. Parasites. Oh, what, you thought it was just gas stations? You thought that was easy? You thought that's all it was? No. How many people did you roughly invite to this event? Yell it out. Hey, yo, Unc is speaking. How many people did you actually invite? So here's how this is going to work. I got all day. I don't know how much time y'all got. When I'm asking questions, I need y'all to talk to me. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm yelling to myself. We're here to train, right? We're here to make some money, right? We're here to pick up the company, right? We're here to change family heritage, right? So then talk to me. How many people did you actually invite? 30. Okay, there we go. I want to tell you what happened here. These parasites got to them. And this is what you got to think about in an event-driven culture. Even if you go to the gas station and get fueled up, guess who's waiting for you? The Walking Dead. This is going to sound so funny on social media. They're going to be like, what the hell? What in the type of cult? The Walking Dead. They're waiting for you. And you know who the Walking Dead is? Those family members that are thinking it's 1995. You know what the Walking Dead is? Them fake-ass friends that are not really your friends. Those relationships that should have been one-night flings. It's the people that don't support. It's the people that don't support you. You got to deal with the parasites. Sometimes we can't be mad at people at not making it to an event. Not only didn't have no gas in their tank, they got attacked by a damn zombie on the way. And guess what? There's more zombies than there is us. This is an elite group of people right here, right? This is an elite group of people right here. But guess what? There's more of them. There's more of the Walking Dead. And what do the Walking Dead usually say? What are they talking about? Talk to me. What are they talking about? Yell it out. Get 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 it out. What are they saying? It is good. It ain't gonna work. No, Uncle tried this thing. Perfect. 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 That's always my response. Perfect. I want you guys to take it, adopt it. Perfect. I don't care. It's a scam. Perfect. My uncle tried that thing. Perfect. My friend did trading one time and he perfect. I don't care what it perfect. Because these zombies, they multiply quicker. You ever see hate multiplies quicker than a congratulate? I see people all the time. They're hating, there's violence, right? There's stereotypes. That stuff, the racism and all that stuff, the hate, the bashing, that multiplies so much quicker than the positivity. You've got to look at yourself in the mirror and you've got to wonder sometimes like, hey, it's me versus me and I'm losing. You can talk you out of an event. But you got to realize that there's other people watching and waiting. And sometimes they need more strength. So if you're one of the strong ones and you can combat you need to help the other person that can't do the same thing. And guess what an event does very well? If you came to this event and you were on the 50-50 line and you see somebody who's turned up to the max, what does that help you do? There's power in events. There's power in coming to these things. This should have been 10,000 people. There's a lot of people that wanted to be here, but they talked themselves out of it. It was them. Whatever you got going on in your life is your greatest thinking. Whatever's going bad in your life is your greatest thinking. Some need help. Hey, I got a statement, not even a question for you guys. If I was running down Peachtree, and I'm running, and I've got on a little sweatsuit, I got on short shorts, I got on a headband, and I'm sweating, and I'm running the opposite way down the road. People are gonna be like, that boy is crazy. That boy is a little bit weird. That boy has lost it. But if we all did it, they're gonna call it a marathon. Do you see the difference? If I did it, I'm sick. If we did it, it's now called a marathon. So what happened? It's the power of culture. It's the power of doing things together. So what you gotta realize is sometimes when you're talking yourself out of a trade, talking yourself out of a product, talking yourself out of an event, even if the event's far, that's the third hurdle that most people don't get over. So I want you to think back now. If you signed up last month, last week, last year, whatever, is there times, let's be honest, we're having a family talk, yes or yes? Yes. Is there times you talked yourself out of something? Yes. I talked myself out of some stuff before. I'm gonna be honest, okay? And it's okay. Oh, you thought I was done? Hopefully I'm giving you a visual of why a lot of people don't make it to 6 and 7 figures. Look at all this stuff. Look at this. This is real life. I'm not making this up. Yes, they're cartoon images, but this is a real thing. Now, what's the roadblocks? Roads blocked, do not cross. Like, what is that? That's corporate. Now, can we all agree corporate does a good job? Can we all agree corporate does a great job? But these are things that might be out of your control. What happens if crypto plummets? What happens if crypto plummets? There you go. Right? What happens if the company wants to put out a product and there's a delay? What happens? Right? What happens if a leader has to reconstruct an event because the tickets didn't sell out? What happens? These things, sometimes they're roadblocks. They happen. Expect them. Do you realize that the people that get to the gas stations and the people that fight the parasites, I mean, these are some soldiers, and the people that can fight themselves in their mindset sometimes get taken out by the roadblocks. And I'm like, damn, you made it so far, and you got taken out by a roadblock. You fought all of that other stuff, and you let this little thing like get you out the game. You suck. No, I'm joking. I kind of applaud these people because they made it far, but they're not the elite group like you guys. So think about this for a second. How many times has a roadblock come up in your organization? How many times has a roadblock happened and you thought, man, this company ain't it. This team ain't it. This upline ain't it. Be honest with me, family conversation. Have you ever thought you were with the wrong team? Have you ever thought you had the wrong upline? Have you ever thought you had the wrong enroller? Have you ever thought you were with the wrong company? Have you ever thought you were selling the wrong product? Have you ever thought you were reading the wrong book or listening to the wrong music? Okay, the last two I just made up. But this is it. This is what it is. And when I was speaking to Nick, by the way, shout out to Nick, Mike, and Anthony. Let's just shout them out really quick. I know a lot went into planning this, right? When I was making this, it was an interesting thing because I was thinking like, I don't just want to come up here and talk motivation. A lot of leaders would just talk motivation. I wanted to give you guys a realistic look at what you're in for if you're new, right? There was a kid I was talking to, and I think he's got 24 people here. He's 18 years old. Hey, this is, yeah, go ahead. This is your free shout out wherever you are. And I'm thinking like, he came in and he got over all of these hurdles, like really quick. But sometimes success loves speed. Success, like it needs that, right? Some people that are overthinkers is probably because of how you grew up. It might not be your fault, but you gotta get out of your head and into the real world. You've gotta understand that confidence comes in 3 ways, okay? Only 3 ways. And it's like a very, very interesting thing. Because I was trying to boil this down. I was on a plane, it was delayed, we were sitting on the runway for 3 hours, and I'm like, what really defines a confident person? Because confidence is like the thing we all want in this business. Oh, this person's so confident, I want to be like them, I want to get like them. And I really boiled it down. Confidence in things can be taken away. Anybody here drive a nice car? Live in a nice house? Right, got some nice jewelry? Ladies, a nice purse? Got your hair did? Right? These things can be taken away. I'm just saying. A lot of girls not confident without the eyelashes. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Might fly away. I'm just saying, right? Confidence in things can be taken away. So what happens when you don't got your car and you don't got your jewelry and you don't got your designer clothes? Are you still a confident person? Most people are not. Most people are not. So you can't have confidence just in things. Then there's abilities. People have confidence in abilities. Is your abilities just making you confident? What happens to an NBA star that breaks an ankle, can't play no more? What happens to his confidence? Shot. The confidence is shot because all of the confidence was in the ability to throw a basketball. Confidence is shot. There's only one type of confidence that truly exceeds, and that's confidence in yourself. That cannot be touched. And I want you guys to actually know this because what I see is people chasing the wrong thing. They're chasing confidence in things. Man, wait till I get my car. Skirt. Right? Or they say, man, wait till I hit ambassador. Wait till I hit platinum ambassador. Man, they're gonna see me. Nah, it don't work like that. Because the people that have those cars, have those things, have that lifestyle, have those ranks, or a leader, or a mentor, they were confident from the jump. Correct me if I'm wrong. There could be days you're up, and there are days that you are down. And both times, people don't know what's going on. You will never know if I'm up or down or doing circles. Because I am the same person no matter what. Y'all agree with that? Y'all feel that way? Y'all feel that way? So that's the type of confidence we need. So there's 3 things we got to do to blow your business up. Every other speaker after me for the next few days are going to give you systems, tutorials, blueprints, notes, manuals, courses. I'm giving you 3 damn lines. These are 3 things you got to do, and you are going to win big. People are going to be like, what happened? Man, what happened to that person? That person had a glow up. Ladies, rich girl era, right? I'm on my own era. I did it by myself era. You're going to see those captions. If you're good at promoting a product, yell out your favorite product. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Who is speaking? Who's speaking? What's your favorite product? Get good. Get good. Hold on. Get good at promoting a product. Get good at promoting a product. Yeah, even you. That's fine. Get good at promoting a product. You need a product. You need something you can offer the world. In a world where there's so much noise, you need something that you can offer. And typically, it's something that can help people, something that is a solution. If you have a solution to a problem, you got a product. That is it. A lot of people talk about everything. I see girls, I see guys on TikTok and Instagram, main character energy. You don't even got a product. What main character? In what movie are you a main character? Right? Promoting a testimony. You need a testimony. And if you're not the testimony, you need to meet somebody. Who here's got a testimony on a product? Who here's got a testimony on a product? Don't be shy, don't bite. You got a testimony? You want to stand up really quick? How good is your yelling voice? How good is your yelling voice?
It's good.
Okay, can we hear a quick testimony? Are you guys down? Are we down? Are we down? Okay, take out your camera phones. Take out your camera phones real quick. If you got an iPhone, don't take it out. Take out your phone real quick. Atlanta, take out your phone real quick, right? Now, we got to do some disclaimers. So start with a disclaimer and give us your best testimony. Let's go.
Okay, so I started with Crypto Elite in 2020. I have 11 bots going for me now.
Woo! Main character energy.
Even in the bear market, we're making money. So, and I won't tell you my profits because past profits don't guarantee you.
Hey. There we go. Y'all give her a hand. Now look around the room. Look around the room. Look at people smiling. Look at y'all stupid asses. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, did you hear that? That was good. That's all you got to do. It made y'all smile. You guys are in the business. So imagine what that's going to do to somebody else on TikTok, somebody else on Instagram, somebody else at an event. It got y'all smiling. You guys already knew what she had. Did you hear that one? Did you hear what she did? 11. It's that simple, right? And then once you have a testimony, you got to promote the event. Why do you have to promote the event after the testimony and after the product? Because people still won't believe you. Why won't they believe you? Parasites. What else? They read something on Google, right? Roadblock. I don't know what to do, right? Parasite talk to them. My uncle that works at Walgreens told me it don't work. Perfect. Of course he did. Of course he did. It's that simple. So I want everybody to get out their head real quick. Because people have the nerve to tell me, did you get that shot? That's a good slide, you know. I made it myself. People have the nerves to say, I've talked to everybody I know. I talked to everybody. My 8 friends don't want to do it. Hey, as you get older, I'm going to be honest, you start talking to less people. Hey, look, listen, I'm 34. If you sneeze around me the wrong way, I don't want to be friends no more. Hey, with that sneezing stuff, I told you, man, right? 7.83 billion people in this world as of 2021. What friends? I don't want friends to join. I want prospects. I want people that need it. 5.22 billion are unique mobile users. No. You guys are not really hearing what I'm saying. Out of the 7, 5 are what? 5 are what? Look at me. Look, I'm going to cross him over. Watch. You're going to fall over. You're going to fall. 5 billion. That's my ADD kicking in. Don't mind me. I got bored. 5 billion are unique mobile users. So that means what for us? We have an audience of what, roughly?
5 billion.
Out of the 5, 4 are internet users that can consume your content, right? And out of that, 4 billion, we're talking billion, are social media users. Like, this is stuff you probably already know, but I want you to really take in those numbers. Like, take a look at those numbers. Out of those numbers, you're telling me you can't refer this a couple times? You can't refer this a couple times? Like, there's people in this room that have a handful of customers. If you got a handful of customers, make some noise. If you got a handful of customers, make some noise. Perfect. You're telling me that there's this many social media users. Out of that many social media users, how many do you think need a solution? Right? I've never heard nobody in my whole life say, I'm done, I got enough money. I never heard it. I've never been to an ATM and that thing is like full. I've never seen it. It always takes my deposit and there's always people chasing. I'm gonna give you guys one of the hardest hitting facts. This hustle, this game, this business, this industry, it's an endless tunnel of hustle. There isn't the end. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Sometimes people say like, Kane, like you're good, you got all this and then all this and all. I'm still working though. I'm up here sweating with y'all. Why? It's because I see Elon Musk, he's a billionaire and he's still working. And I see Jeff Bezos, and he's doing things in Amazon, and he's putting people in power, and they're still working. And I see Donald Trump. He's a bit of a sicko, but he's working. Like, you would think after the hotels and casinos, he'd be done. Then he did the airlines. You think he would be done? Then he did reality TV. You're fired. Right? You think he would be done? Then he ran for president. You think he would be done? He's doing it again. So when the Ant likes that one. MAGA, right? So when you see people like that in the world, you understand it's an endless tunnel of hustle. Say it with me. It's an endless tunnel of hustle. You're always going to need more people. You're always going to have another event. Get good at it. Learn to dance in the rain. It's fun. Would you guys consider this fun? Yeah. I don't consider this work. Man, shout out to the people that actually work, right? Alex is a veteran. Where's Alex? He's a veteran. Shout out to the military. They work. They work, right? We just came out of a pandemic. The frontline workers, the nurses, and all, they work. They actually work, right? And then what do? We're here yelling and screaming and showing people opportunity. This is not work. You're soft. This is not work, right? So get out of your head. This is the price of procrastination. This is the price of not coming to an event. This is the price of not getting out of your head. This is the price of not getting to those gas stations. It's the life you could have had. It's the life you could have had. Every time I drive past the cemetery, I think, dead potential. How many presidents could have been there? How many great inventors could have been there? How many actors, authors, celebrities, athletes? How many people did not wake up this morning that had plans for today? Think about it. Think about it. The price of procrastination is the life you could have had. A lot of people waiting. They wait and they say, tomorrow is my day, man. Man, I just got to get this haircut, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the webinar. Man, I'm just going to wait until summer symposium, and then they're going to see me. That's procrastination. That is a sickness. And that's what's holding you back. That's what's going to create this regular life. Whatever that means to you, that's what's creating the regular operation in your business. You know who people want to work with? They want to work with sickos. Say it with me, sickos. Those people that say, let's do it right now. They scare me a little bit, those people. You ever had those people? You know what? You probably knew those people when you're in your 20s, or if you're in your 20s and they want to go out, they want to go to a party, and you're like, let's do it right now. Doesn't matter what time it is, where we're going, sketchy neighborhood, doesn't matter. Let's go right now. Who's driving? Then in your 30s, you're kind of like, well, who's all going? I'm going to drive myself just in case, right? I need you to think back like you were in your 20s. You don't need this procrastination in the business. There's no room for it, right? Somebody says, how's your business work? Let's jump on a call right now. Let's jump on a call right now. I'll meet you on Peachtree. I'm ready to go. That's contagious. People like working with people like that. You know who's like that? Anthony. He's a very right now person, right? If you guys have ever done a call with Anthony or ever been on one of his calls, he's a very right now type of person. There is no tomorrow. Well, how many proskets you got, broski? That's Ant. You guys ever hear Ants laugh? How many prospects you got, broski? Right? He's a very right now person. And if he's doing that laugh, it's because he's in a different tax bracket. That's the different. You guys don't understand. You gotta be an 8-figure earner to have a laugh like that and have people take you serious, okay? He's rich, don't laugh too hard. He's richer than a lot of y'all ever gonna be, I'm just saying, right? Now look at this one, because it goes with the last slide. Every line is 36 months. Yeah, let me just kill the energy in the room real quick. Look at all the black people, this don't apply to me. I see my brother's face in the front. He's looking, shit, that's not my life. That might be some of y'all life, right? Each row is 36 months. How old am I? I'm 34, so where am I falling in this damn chart? Damn. Damn, right? It's right. Hey, don't laugh too hard. The Arabic people be doubling twice as fast. I'm just saying, Habibi. I seen some Arabic men at 24, skin looking like leather. I'm just saying. Hey, white people chill. Milk. Hey, nobody gonna clown me when I'm on stage. If you look at this chart, you should understand there isn't a lot of time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. How much of this do you want to be on your terms? Some people, their terms don't kick in until they're in the middle, sometimes at the end, sometimes they never kick in. At what point do you want your terms to kick in? What's the life you really wanted? Think about it. Think about it. What life do you really want? Not what somebody told you, not what your mama told you, not what your auntie told you, not what the school guidance counselor person told you. What life did you really want? And at what point do you want that to kick in? Nothing is more upsetting to me than being in America, being in Florida, not even, well, Florida is its own country, that's another topic. Being in Florida and seeing somebody who's like 80 years old in a Corvette. I don't know. For me, it just triggers something in me. It just says a lot to me. It says a lot to me, okay? So I want you to really take a look at this. Matter of fact, I think everybody should take a photo of this. Because you know what time does? It promotes and exposes you. We're all here, yes or yes? Yes. And I assume there's gonna be another black tie gala in 2024, yes or yes? Yes. Now we're all gonna move up this chart a little bit, but we're gonna actually analyze who is where. You know what I typically see? The top earners of any company, they sit closer to the front. And then the people that are thinking about it, they're at the back somewhere. Who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Who's that? Hey, brother, you're gonna need to give me those sunglasses. I can't even see what's going on. Come up to the front and talk that game. Come up to the front and talk that game. Come up here. With authority. With authority. Come up here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
Introduce yourself. Go ahead. Introduce yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All I want to say is it don't matter if you knew. You can still come here and make a difference. So I'm here. I got to meet half of about all y'all. And I hope tomorrow at the gala we can all shoot photos and do our thing. Because I'm here to stay, and eventually I'll be up here just like him.
Hey, y'all make some noise. Man. Man, y'all just good. You guys gotta understand, for better or for worse, some people, they act like my friend. You know why? Because they might be in a worse situation. And a worse situation is better than an okay situation. Because an okay situation makes you comfortable. Anybody ever been in an okay relationship? Like it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't good. And you knew there was better, but it was okay. Enough to stay. And you stay. But a worse relationship would make you leave. Sometimes in your business, it's not bad. It's just okay. And it's enough to kind of do the bare minimum. Sometimes you need to hit rock bottom. Sometimes you need to get your car repossessed. Sometimes you need to, your house to go in foreclosure. Sometimes you need this. So you could see that worse situations make people move. Sometimes you need to go to rock bottom. If you're at rock bottom, you know what the good news is? You're at rock bottom. It don't get no deeper than this, right? You're already at the bottom. So the only way up is up. Sometimes those bad situations, you need them.